Hey YouTube, what's up? Blue Witch here. I didn't give you guys a notice that I was coming on this time. All right. How are you guys doing tonight? I have kind of a fun love spell I get to do tonight. I'm going to be putting my client into a poppet. And then I'm going to, but I'm not putting her in a fabric poppet. I'm putting her in a clay poppet. And then I'm going to put her, because the person that I'm binding her to is already in a poppet. So I'm gonna put them together like this. But I want her in the clay so I can mold her around him. My battery is low. Hang on, let me check and make sure it's plugged in. Well, hopefully it won't go dead. If it goes dead, then I'll just have to use my other phone. Hopefully that won't happen. It's plugged in. It should be okay. But my battery's low. I charged it, but you know how that goes around here. So yeah, so I'm going to be doing a love poppet kind of thing. Little customization there to that one. And then I have some other things I'm going to be doing too. I have 2 love spells to do, but I'm only doing the one poppet one tonight, and the other one I have to do a breakup first. So I'm going to do the breakups tomorrow night, and then tonight I'm doing the one love and some other stuff, and that's it for tonight in my live show. If I get to have it, you know, because it looks like my keeps saying battery's low, your battery's low. So anyways, all of the Queen of Hell books are gone. You can't get them anymore. So until he does a reprint, if you haven't already put your order in for the Queen of Hell, you're not getting one unless he reprints. They're all gone. And the other books are almost gone. So that kind of sucks, but you know. Low battery. I know, but it's plugged in. It should be okay. But anyways, it's a beautiful moon. I heard it's a blue moon. Go figure. So I'm going to be doing some stuff with Akate tonight, hopefully. I brought a round, flat little piece of aspen from the property that she wants me to get. And so I'm going to carve her sigil, her primary sigil in there. And then I'm going to be doing an invocation. And then I'm going to fill her sigil with my blood. And then I'm going to ask her to give me the, you know, financially make it possible for me to get that property. Because it's, you know, it's a chunk of change. It's nothing to her. You know, she'll fly somebody in with a briefcase of money if she wants to. So it's just kind of how she is, you know. Anyway, so I was trying to decide, like, who should I get in contact with, you know, to ask for this blessing. And I just kept hearing, I'm all you need. So I was like, yes, ma'am. Got the message. And so, oh, and a lot of people were asking me, where's the invocation to Hecate in the Queen of Hell? Well, there is one in there, but it goes to a rite, a specific rite. And so the one that I'm going to be using tonight is in the Red King. And so, yeah, the Red King. You guys are funny. There's no one on here. Except for that one person who's not saying hello to me. But I know who you are. One person. Thumbs up. Anyway, so that's what I'm going to be doing tonight. And then, yeah. Hi, you guys. Hi, everyone. Hi, Rosa. I was just looking at your picture. That's a pretty good shot of your higher self. That dude that you have right there, that he's kind of got a oval shaped head up here. That dude is your higher self, spirit, your spirit form of your higher self, you know. I didn't know who it was for the longest time, and then finally someone told me, and I was like, oh, that's who that is. So yeah, that's who that is. That's your higher self. And to open you up, yes. Yeah, I would just start listening to the vibrational musics. The vibrations will open your chakras right up. Just meditate while you listen to them. You do your breathing, envision everything opening, and you'll open. Unless you have mental things, mental blockages, like traumatic experiences that have caused you to close everything up, things like that, she'll have to pull all that shit out of you before you can open up. And that is no fun, let me tell you. When she starts doing that, it's a rough road, very rough road, but you'll get through it. And then when you're done, you'll be like, phew, glad that's over. But you'll still have more stuff. She'll just, you're ready. Well, you'll be surprised at the things that she finds in there. And you'll be like, I thought I was done with that. You stashed it deep, deep inside and you thought you were done with it. But she found it and she'll pull it right out. She will. It's so cold here tonight. I was thinking it was going to snow. It's raining. It's kind of drizzly and misty and cold. And so I got a fire going. Rumbler's laying by the fire over there, being a good boy. But yeah. So beware comes with it, with opening up those chakras. We put things in the way to block it, and everything has a different reason why it's blocked, like every area. So it's a lot of work, but you'll get there. You can do it. You're tough. Hi, Cindy. How are you tonight? Where's Kelly at? Kelly, are you on here? Yeah. We were talking about Billie Elle earlier. Let me see if I could find her on here. and tell her to get on. I want her to get on so that we can talk about what she's seen. She had a cool experience. It's pretty exciting. And hi, Ampersand. Ampersand, I got your email today. I apologize. I don't know. Sometimes my email lags. I don't know if it's because there's so much of it or why, but it breaks everything up into 3 categories, right? But still sometimes I'll get stuff that was sent 2 days ago sometimes, and I don't understand why. I don't know if it's because my Wi-Fi sucks or what, but I saw your email tonight when I was getting up for my meditation. I checked and I saw it and I was like, oh shit. No, never. You're fine. Totally fine. Don't worry about it. Not bugging. That's what I'm here for. Shall I resend it? No, you don't have to. I'll have to. Let me see. It's over there. I can see it right. I'll have to pull out your honey jar. It's in the back on the back shelf of the love altar. And so I'll pull it forward and we'll put a candle on it. Yes, we will. Rumler says, yeah. He's looking at me. He's not looking at me. He's looking past me. What do you hear, buddy? What is it? It's like there's something outside. There's something outside. You do, but I'm still going to put it on there tonight. Because it's love night. And it's my fault for not getting your invoice out. What do you hear, buddy? He is like, something is not right. I don't have my gun out tonight. All right, thank you. I'll send you payment as soon as I receive invoice. I really appreciate it. No problem, sweetheart. I'm trying to decide what color should we use. Should we use black or pink or red or white? How are you feeling about this? That's the question. That's how you decide what color to use. It's how do you feel? The question, do I usually send a photo to put on an account? No, because I'm not red. It's okay, Cindy. No, because I'm going to carve it. I'm just carving it, and the photos are already inside the honey jar. All of his stuff is in there already, so I don't have to have new photos. And I already have the information, so I just carve the information in the candle, and then I get the love herbs out, whatever kind of herbs are appropriate for whatever we're putting the candle on for. And then I put the oil on it, put the herbs on it, and then I put it on there. And I have a new herb that I want to add to my love potion. I'll do that first. But it's an attraction herb. Oh, I meant, do you send a photo to me? Oh, yeah. Totally. I'll probably videotape it. Because I have a couple of them that I have to do. So I'll probably just do a whole video on it. And then you could see how I do it. Because I don't usually do videos on them, but since I have a couple of them to do, I'll do a video on it. Hi, old angels. You got news. The official call today that I am hired. Woo woo. High five. Spiritual high five. So cute. That's awesome. Congratulations. Woo. So the second booster worked. Good job. Whew. Thank you, Clinic. Billy L and Akate and Lucifer. Thanks, everyone. You did it. You're amazing. It's like magic. I'm sorry, I can't resist it because I love it. I get so excited when everything goes good for you guys, for my clients, but they're always so surprised. And so it cracks me up because I'm just like, you guys. Yes, it works. I know. It's funny. How did your curse do? I don't know. What kind of curse do we do? I remember who it's on. Do we put them in the fire anthill? Yes, they're in the fire anthill. I would imagine they're piece by piece being taken apart as we speak. Saturday, strip and remove. Oh, where is that? Yep, it's done. It's been sent out to the universe. Let's go. I put it was last Saturday, right? I put it in the stove last night, actually. I love having that stove out here, you guys. I can understand now why in the old days the witches always had a stove in their witchy temples, because when you're done with those spells, you throw them in the fire, and the fire, the chimney takes the smoke up and releases it into the universe, and it's fucking badass. Hi. Sorry, hang on a second. I think it's Danny, but I'm not sure. Hi, Danny. What does the strip and remove do to them? Well, it really fucks them up. It depends on what I say, that it strips and removes them from the situation. But a strip and remove can be isolated to one area, but affect many different parts of their life. Okay, like say you have a boyfriend and he has many things in his life that are keeping him from being with you. So a strip and remove will piece by piece pull those things out of his life, and he will be left with nothing, keeping him in the way from being with you. That's what a strip and remove is. If it's family, a job, a razor, gambling, alcoholism, whatever the case may be. If it's girls, a whole bunch of girls, if it's just whatever, it's ruthless. It's a ruthless spell, and it's caused car accidents. It's caused problems, people to lose their jobs, their businesses. We have taken some businesses away. Let me tell you what. And the fire anthill is a really good strip and remove. The one that I did for Ampersand, though, was not a fire anthill one. It was in the lemon. It was a lemon with my doom powder, and it is very ruthless. Yeah, and because it doesn't have any boundaries. There's no boundaries with the strip and remove. So whatever it takes is basically whatever it takes to remove this and to remove that and to remove all these obstacles that are in the way, because you're fucking sick of dicking with it. It's like, I've tried being nice about it, and now we're done being nice about it. And no, because it's such a hardcore, thing, that you want to make sure that you try doing it nicely first. And then if it goes away, if it's one of those that goes away and then in a couple months it's back again, or he quit drinking for like 3 months and now he's drinking again, and this kind of thing. I had to do one on a guy that was he an alcoholic or a drug addict or both? I think he was both. And I did the strip and remove, the addiction off of him, because it was keeping him from his family, from his wife and child. He couldn't be in the home because he had addiction problems and she didn't want him there. And so, but she wanted him, and he wouldn't get help and blah, blah, blah. It was a big problem. So I did the strip and remove on him, and he ended up in jail. And while he was in jail, he dried up and he went through his withdrawals, and the judge released him after like 2 months or 3 months. The judge released him in his wife's custody. And he had to stay at the house. He wasn't allowed to leave or anything. And so she got what she wanted. She got her husband back, and he couldn't do anything. He couldn't go anywhere. He couldn't get drugs or alcohol or anything because he had to have his wife with him if he left or anything. And he stayed incarcerated while he went through his detox. So it doesn't care. Like, it'll do what it takes. And sometimes it's hardcore, but then he lost his job. He wrecked his car because he was in a car accident, and that's what got him in trouble. And, so there was a lot of hard times that went with that. Hang on, let me see. All right, I can't see. I missed a bunch of stuff. Oh, yay. Well, I'm glad you did. Nice. Okay, thank you. Energy for moon. Hi, Carrie Darkstar. Good evening to you. I finally made it. Yay! Blue, you have an energy on your left. I know. I always do. Hell yeah. On an enemy, it will do similar stuff. Well, the enemy one, if you have an enemy, it depends on the enemy and how how hardcore you want to go on at them. The fire ant hill is devastating and I've seen it just take a life apart, like job, self-employment was gone, lost the home, lost vehicles, lost family members, and then ended up having to file bankruptcy, lost everything, and then had to move up to the mountain to live in a family estate or some family cabin or something take care of some old person. I don't know. But yeah, so it'll fuck you up. And it just depends. The poppet is more of a long-term kind of thing. The anthill, they can rebuild. They can, the worst curse I've ever done. I don't know. There's many. Hi, Matt Mullins, Scotty Mullins. Hey, my sister Blue. I don't know. I've done some pretty good curses. I've done one on a family and made them all move away. Just annihilated their lives, each and every one of them, to where, and this family is a family of like grown-ups, no children, okay? But just annihilated all of their lives to where they had to just pack up and move away and start over somewhere else because everything was shut down for them in the town that they were living in. And I've done probably the most severe curse you could do is the poppet, but not a regular, okay. So you guys have to understand, a lot of you don't understand this. And so I'll tell you, when other witches when witches that are not in the primal current do poppet spells, it's different. It's like just, it's the same idea, but it's completely different. Hi, Linda. When I do a poppet, it's called the binding hand ceremony. I am literally taking their soul and writing their name in Rothakaal's Book of the Damned for eternity. They're in trouble. Belial is taking their soul. And so their lives are basically in a drawer in Belial's altar, and for me to do with as I choose. And so it's extremely malefic magic. It is very, they're fucked. But most people don't just do them. Like, they've tried everything and it works for a while, or they're sick of it. They're just sick of them, or they get them back. Well, like, okay, I'll use this for an example. I have one in there in a coffin that he was physically beating his wife and was cheating on her and things like that. And so he's in a poppet. And after I put him in the poppet, the abuse stopped. The cheating stopped. But now he's like stalker crazy over her. Like, he watches everything she does. He watches wants to know who she's on the phone with. If she talks to me on the phone, she has to go in the bathroom and hide, or in the closet, or whatever. And so he's still a creepy weirdo, but we control the situation to where he's no longer, able to do those things to her. And so, and he knows inside, he knows why, what's going on. He could feel it. He just can't prove anything. And so, which surprises me because he knows about me, but I think he's scared to fuck with her. If he does, Belial will fuck him up in a bad way. So he can't once they're in, they're in. And so that's a pretty serious curse. Okay, let me see. Okay, I missed some stuff. Wait a second. Hi, Blue. Hi, Linda. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I have a new person. Mausali Black. Is that how you say your name? I love your name. Hello. Nice. Guy says that's a curse, honey. Laughing out loud. Do you ever use poppets to protect yourself, to deflect any negative energy or return? I don't have to do that. Yeah, you were alive the whole time and no notification. Ugh. No notification here either. Damn YouTube. I don't. Okay, I'm gonna say it again. I'm primal. So I don't have to do things like that. I don't have to have like a little mini me thing or anything like that I don't have to do that. I have many Akate has assigned familiars and guides to me that are very, very powerful. I have Belial, and he's assigned familiars to me that are very, very, very powerful. And I have Lucifer, and he's gifted me beetles and the fire beetles and things like that, where if anyone spiritually comes after me, the beetles will automatically on their own react and annihilate them. And everything in their life will just turn to dust. And I don't even have to lift a finger or light a candle or I don't have to do anything. It's just automatic. Your shit gets shut down. And so for me, it's different because I'm primal, because I'm a child of Akate. And it's a very ancient form and pure form of magic and witchcraft, and so most other witchcrafts are watered down, and primal is not. It is not, and it's amazing and beautiful, and I'm addicted to it, in love with it. I have dedicated my life and my soul and my every breath to them. And yes, I still have to function in this world like everyone else. But I also have a home in other realms as well. And I frequent there often. And so they're my family. And I also have an earthly family, I know. But I probably spend way more time with these guys than I do with my own family, to be honest. But I don't have like little kids and stuff, all my youngest is 28 years old. And so it's not like I have little kids running around the house or anything, that I have to give attention to. I have my grandkids that I see sometimes, and and they just want to know about witchcraft. Okay, let me see. What did I miss? What did I miss? Old angels. After we have done putting them in Rovacal's book, and Belial reap their soul out, and are bound and are not to be able to cast on us again, we can do the strip and remove and go total extreme on them so that they can pay for the harm they have done to us. Yes, we can. We can do whatever we want to that little puppet. Your case is a little different, though. We need to find out if you're the person that I put in the puppet for you. I need to find out if that person is a child of Hecate. Oh, you have a strong man or guides. Love it. Belial gives you good ones. Yeah, he gave me this really tall, dark guy. I love when you talk about this. I know it feels like it's all the time to you, but I always get a warm fuzzy knowing we're all protected in some way or form of another. Well, you are, and I are, and all the people in the Queen of Hell group are, because I did I evoked Euronymous. He's the god of death, and he will remove and destroy anything that's in the way of Hecate's will. And so I was tired of people fucking with our group, and so I decided to go ahead and do that, because our group is Hecate's will. So that is why we go through so many people, because as soon as their true self comes out, they'll be removed out of the way. Okay. Can you learn primal? Because I'm an elemental witch and empath, and I've only worked with Mother Hecate. I'm very interested in Lucifer and Niniel also. I don't know what Niniel is. But Hecate is primal. She is the queen. You suspect that that's why I put her puppet for a few burns in the stone and nothing happened to her. Yes. Yes, because usually the puppets work immediately. The last one I did, well, the one before this one, the last one I did, I pinned her mouth shut, and she hasn't spoke since. So, yeah. I have a few of them that, okay, and here's, okay. Okay, so here's something. You can ask Hecate if you're supposed to be primal. Yes, you can ask her that. So, okay. So, I don't know how to say this without making it obvious who I'm talking about. Hang on. Okay, so say I do a poppet. Okay. I do a poppet for your boyfriend. We'll just say it like that. And you want him to like stop behaving badly and to change, his behaviors and stuff like that. So we do it. We do the poppet, and it takes a few minutes, but all the behaviors get worked out, right? And so then you decide that you want to fuck with him because now he's cursed and so then you get like about it, and you're like fucking with him all the time, and then kicking him out and doing all kinds of crazy things to him because you have the upper hand now, when all this time he's been the one with the upper hand. And now all of a sudden you have it, and you're doing all this shit to fuck with him, and all he's doing is crying and saying he just wants to be with you and blah blah blah, and you're just like and fucking with him and pushing him away. You're pushing away the energy. You're finally getting what you asked for. We worked hard on this to get this accomplished, and you're still shutting it down. And all you're going to do is shut down the energy, and he's going to be torn in half. And there's no undoing it. There's no undoing it. Once he's bound in that poppet, there's no undoing it. That's it. He's done. So no matter what he does, he'll always just be in love with you and can't do anything else. But you're pushing him away because you want to be, the one in charge and the one with the upper hand, and now you want to fuck with him like he fucked with you and blah blah blah. So just don't even. I'm like, if you're like that, when you finally, after everything, and you finally get him where you want him, and you're like that, then don't even send me emails saying, well, what do we do now? Look what happened. And I'm like, you did it. You're the one who created this situation. And so, oh my gosh, it is crazy. You guys don't even know. Okay, wait. Let me back up. Yeah, you can ask Hecate if you're supposed to be primal. And unfortunately, she kept her mouth shut for a while, and then she started again, even worse. You know why? Because she figured out what happened. She can't undo it. No matter what, she can never undo what has been done. She's abyss. She's there's no choice. She'll be there for eternity. She could feel it in her soul. She could feel it in her gut, and she could feel it. She knows. She's an energy worker. And so whenever somebody does something like that, you could feel it and you know. And she knows it was you. And so that's why it made her worse. Did we pin her mouth shut? I can't remember what we did with her poppet. I know we put her on the fire a few times, but I can't remember if we pinned her mouth shut or not. Okay, I asked Belial to, and was put in the group the next day. Awesome, Scotty Mullins. Okay, Sister Links. Hi, ZG. Ampersand, at the point, why bother? At that point, why bother? I know. Well, there's a reason, but I can't really say what it is, but it just never stops. Yes, we did pin her mouth shut. Well, on the sixth full moon, I could nail her to a tree. How many moons have gone by since we put her in the poppet? I have the iron nails. I could do the iron nail spell. We could nail her ass to the tree. I don't know what will happen, but it sounds like fun to me. I haven't nailed anyone to a tree, so I have a spell to do it, but I have to wait until the sixth full moon. Isn't tonight the full moon, the blue moon? Is it tonight or this weekend? It's tomorrow night, right? Tomorrow night, I think. Let me ask Google. Hang on. I'm excited about it. It's tomorrow night. Curse night. When is the next full moon?
May 18th, 2019. According to some information I found on Farmer's Almanac.
Tomorrow night. Is today the 18th or the 19th? It is today. Today, yeah, it's tonight. Well, tomorrow night. Tonight. Yeah, so if you guys check and see what date we did it and tell me if it's been at least 6 full moon technically tonight. Yeah, because it's after midnight. So then I can get my ceremonial books out and do a ceremony and nail them to the tree. That would be so fun. I'm so looking forward. I want to. My trees outside are like scary haunted looking things. And I'm so excited. I can't wait to nail them to trees. I'm like, yes. I bought a whole thing of iron nails. You have to use 3 iron nails. And so I bought a whole thing of them. They're on the curse altar right now. They've already been cleansed and they're ready to rock and roll. So I just need to get a moon calendar or something and then check. But they've been sitting at his altar the whole time. Be in the Scorpio. Perfect. Oh my gosh. That is perfect. Because Belial is a Scorpion god. And so if tonight's blue moon that is a perfect time. So whoever's poppet has been in 6 full moons starting tonight, including tonight, their poppets can get nailed to the tree. And this would be like, oh my gosh. I'm so excited. I would have to do a lot of research. I just don't have time to do all the research. I think I have 24 poppets. Scorpio here. Woo. Scotty Moon's I call the Scorpion moon. The hit moon. Haha. That's awesome. Yes. Because it's a blue moon and it's a Scorpion and it's a Scorpion moon. Belial and I can make magic. And we can hammer poppets to trees with iron nails. I'm excited. I haven't got to do that ceremony before, so I'll have to get the book out and read it. Read the ceremony, read what all is required of it. And then whoever of my clients who I have a poppet of for you, if you will go back and check the date and get a moon calendar, do your own research, get a moon calendar, just ask Google for one, say how many full moons have we had from this date. I think it's going to be that easy. Just ask Google and she'll do the research for you, I bet. Okay, let's test it. Okay, we'll say January 1st. Okay, let me ask her and see if she could do it. If we could do it that way. That would sure help out. That would make things a lot easier. Let me ask her. Google, how many full moons have we had this year?
Here are some results from a search.
Yeah, it's giving me a calendar. "12 full moons, 1 each month." Of course, but you know what I mean. Like, I don't know even when I started doing those poppets. It has to be the primal poppets. So, my target, We are working on separation. You put them in an anthill 2 weeks ago. Today to another country to be with the other woman for the next 10 days. Shall we do something? Oh, that's fucked up. Well, they're still in the fire anthill, but we could do a booster on it. And it's okay that he did that, because when he's there, everything will go wrong. Like, everything that he tries to do will go wrong. Like, he'll probably lose his luggage. He'll miss a flight. He'll, these types of little pick things will start happening all the time. And it'll be so frustrating, and he'll be cranky and annoyed, and then, she won't be on time, or, all kinds of little things will happen, and it'll just pick apart at them until there's nothing left. And that's how it works. That's what the anthill does. It just takes things off. Pick until there's nothing left. And then they come crawling back saying, please get it off me. Hi, Michael. Okay, wait. Go back. Hi, Crystal. Go back. I know February didn't have a full moon. If that helps, Blue, thank you for making me feel better about having a stupid blonde moment. I can already tell you the relationship is not going to go well at all. Hey, all, just listening. I got that gut feeling. My gut feelings aren't always right, but they're mostly of the time, right of the time. Good morning. Happy full moon. Happy full moon. Okay, Blue. So we don't do a booster yet at this point. It's entirely your choice. Happy full moon. Happy full moon. Happy blue scorpion moon. It's a blue witch and Belial moon. Yes. It makes me happy. Love it. Love it. So, but yeah, the boosters, those are entirely up to you. If you feel like the energy is going slowly and you could see it moving, but it's not moving fast enough, and you want a booster, or like this, where there's a situation where you have an opportunity to really fuck shit up and you want to do a booster to like give it a little kick in the ass, I'm down with that. Excuse me. I'm trying not to sneeze. It's cotton season here. Yeah, but it's your call. I said time to get a hex on. That's what I'll be doing. Like, yeah. Allergies have come for me too. By the way, the new Scorpion God looks amazing. I have the original. Do you really? I'm so envious of you. I want every version of every book, even though that's ridiculous. But I saw some of the older ones and they look pretty fucking cool. Yeah. But I love the new one. I love that it has his sigil on it and stuff. Scotty Mullins, I'm going to try a addiction breaking spell tonight. Wish me luck for my best friend's cousin. He needs help badly. What herbs are you using? I want the Witch Blood Grill. Oh yeah, I love that book. I have it. It's really a good one. I have all of them now. If you want it, get it fast because he's almost out of books. Oops. Yeah, I think that I really pushed the shit out of the books, and so I don't know if that's why, but I know I sold a good chunk of them. But they're so amazing. I can't help but talk about them. And it's my life. I love that. You know what I really, really love about the books more than anything is I love that when something happens to me, when I go through a rite or a ritual in the other realms, and I don't know what the hell just happened to me, I can dig through the books and find it every fucking time. Or find something just like it. Like when I got a Bowen, I didn't know what the heck that was for. I didn't know what a Bowen was for. A Bowen is for, it's power from Lucifer, a gift. I understand that it's just 2 weeks past when you cast the separation, so I don't expect drastic results at this period. That's fine. It's whatever you want, sweetheart. You know the energy and what it's doing. I do not. That I rely on you guys. I rely on you guys to know what the energy is doing because you're the ones that are feeling it and dealing with it. And so, like, if there's a block, if there's, if he's reacting badly to it and it's making him angry and crazy, then you need to let me know so I could do like a calm down thing. Everybody reacts differently to the energies. Some people respond immediately. Some people it takes a week. Some people it takes 2. Some people it takes 2 months. Some people it takes 3 months. It just depends. Everybody's different and all the situations are different. You can't ask how long is this going to take? We don't know. We can tell you that. We can't say, oh, it's going to happen on Thursday night at 5 o'clock and be ready. It's going to call you and da-da-da-da-da. I mean, be serious, you guys. It's not Hollywood. We're not genies. We're witches. It's different. We're not like Sabrina the Witch or, what was her name? Bewitched Samantha or whatever, where she went, twinkle, twinkle. That's not witchcraft. I want Amos. Oh, it's an awesome book. Yeah, he's running out of everything, you guys. He emailed me. He's out of Queen of Hell. Okay, let me see. What did I miss, Scotty? Volcano axis. Now I got a old pine tree in the mountains here. You're funny. I know exactly what you mean. Hi, Blue. Hi, everyone. Hi, Tammy. You just gotta sit back. Where'd she go? Just gotta sit back and let the spell do its thing. Yeah. Sit and meditate on it, but rarely, even if their spells are instant and the result If you have time tonight, could you possibly read a little from the Queen of Hell or the Scorpion God? Even though the impatience will get to you, you just gotta mellow out and send that energy back to the target. Like Blue always says, that's right. Because when I do a love obsession, I am binding him to you and you to him. And so whatever you're feeling, he's feeling. So try to keep that in mind. When you start feeling it, you know where it's coming from, though. You know that you just did a spell, that he's feeling this too, you're feeling this, and you take that energy off of you and send it to him. Like make a ball, do the whole thing, meditate, pull that energy off of you. I go like this, and then I pull it off of me. I use the 2 fingers, go in front of it, pull it off of me, envision it, pulling it off of you. Do it from your heart, pull it off of you, make it into a ball, say their name, say go to, blah, 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 and then send it to them. It's very old gypsy spell, Sister Blue. Awesome. Usually ask if there's anything that I might do because I'm just thinking to take advantage of the opportunity that we'll be together for 10 days. Oh, that they'll be together. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah, so it would be a good time to do a booster, but it's totally up to you and your call. Like, that's up to you. We can do a curse booster and, give it a little extra energy if you want. I think it'll be fine, but it is a kind of a hard thing to pass up on because it is a good opportunity to fuck shit up, but it's up to you. Makes no difference to me. Totally your call, Dollface. Totally. You know what? Kelly, are you on here and not saying anything? I was going to tell you, somebody asked that we would read something from the Scorpion God. It's not 6 full moon since we did her puppet. Dang it. We can't do it tonight. It has to be 6 full moons at least. I have to read the specific, spell because you don't want to mess up. But we can still do stuff to her. I just can't nail her to a tree until after 6 full moons. Yep. So I need to go through all 24 of those poppets and put dates on them. I went through them the other night and organized them and put their names on their bags. I need to put dates on there too, and I don't have time for that, but yeah, what a pain. And then I have one that I have his paperwork in there and stuff in the bag, but he spontaneously combusted on Belial's altar. So I don't know what's going to happen to him, but it's not good. I've never had that happen. I've had that happen on a chicken foot curse before, but I've never had one of the poppets just catch fire, except for that one time. And I turned around and walked away, and then all of a sudden I could see this bright glow on the wall, like I was walking away from it, and then I could see that, and I turned around and looked, and he was just burning. And yeah, so Yeah. So he was taken immediately. I don't remember what the situation was off the top of my head, but his paper's in there and he's listed in my book of, of souls. But, yeah. And then I felt like, oh shit. I didn't know how to tell my client, well, fuck, I didn't. And so finally, like after a while, she messaged me and she's like, whatever happened to that poppet? I was like, well, I was meaning to get back to you about that. I didn't know how to tell you because I thought you were going to get upset because I don't know what to do about it. We can make another one if you want, but I took him. It was taken instantly, so he must have been a bad, bad seed. Yeah. It was weird. Weird things like that happen around here, though, Hey, par for the course. Let me see here. What do we got? I missed a couple things. Hold on. If she is Hecate's child, then the poppet we did doesn't work on her. That's why she wasn't burned on the stone. If she's Hecate's child, then she's protected and I can't do anything to her. But I can take her poppet and put her, what I'm going to do is take her poppet and put her on Hecate's altar and ask her to deal with her. I'll say, I didn't know that this was your child. If this is your child, will you please deal with her? Will you, she's doing dot, 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 and just kind of make a little case, put a little case together, like going to court, you build a case against someone. So I'll put a little case together of things that she does to you. Why don't you go ahead and email me that? Like, write out what she does to you. And then I will stand before her. I will stand before Hecate with that chick's poppet in hand, and I will read what you wrote, whatever you write. And I will ask her to help in shutting her down. That is the only thing you can do. Belial is devoted and will never go against a child of Hecate. He is devoted to us. He's here to protect us and guard us, and he will not let anyone hurt us. And so if she's a child and I'm doing a binding poppet with him and he's like, no, that's a child of Hecate just as you, then obviously it's not going to stick to her. She'll feel the energy. She'll know she's in trouble. But I have to take it before the Queen of Hell and ask her for assistance in the matter because she's the only one that will and can correct her children. No one else is allowed to touch us. That's if she's a child. That doesn't mean she's a child. But if she is, that's the best way, the only way to deal with her. That's the only thing I can suggest because her name's already in the Book of Rophakal. My name is too. Because we're children of Hecate, and so that's like a family book. But yeah, so I saw that. It looked like somebody popped out right here. I don't know if you guys saw that or not. But anyway, so yeah, that's all you could do. Just write out a thing saying what she's done to you. I will take your case to the Queen and ask her to handle her. And she will. Yeah, it was crazy. And it wasn't little either. It wasn't like a little, a little flame. It was like psh. It was intense. You can still have some fun, sister, with blue. On the 6th full moon, we'll be here before you know it. Oh, yeah. It sure will. You put her on Rofakal's book, and Belial reaped her soul out, so that you don't work for her either. Doesn't work on her either. And if again, I use the word if, because only the Queen of Hell knows who her children are. I don't know who her children are. I'm not Hecate. Hecate is the Queen of Hell. She knows who her children are. I do not know. So if she is a child of Hecate, and I did that ceremony on her, those things are already done. Her soul is already with Belial and Hecate and Lucifer, as is mine. Her name is already in the book of Rophakal, as is mine. She's already, all of that is like, because we're already there. That's already done to us. That's our path. That's our life. We're already, that's like nothing to us because we're children of the Queen of Hell. And so it's like our father is Lucifer, our guardian who watches over us and loves us and teaches us and all of these things is a king of hell. It's not like other regular people. And so if she is a child of Hecate, the only person that can discipline her and remove her abilities and control who she fucks with and things like this is her mother, is Hecate. She's the only one who can do shit to us because she's our mom. And so, she is witchcraft. She created it. She created everything. She's everything. She's a creator. She's an ancient goddess. She is one of the beings that created this earth that you live on. And so it's different. It's like you can try, you can do all these things to them, but it means nothing to us because it's already been done. We're already there. And, it's like you're tickling my feet, kind of thing. So yeah, you have to petition the goddess when it comes to disciplining her children. She will do their disciplining and no one else. And if anyone else tries to, she usually punishes them. I haven't been punished, so if she's a child, I'll be really surprised because usually she'll tell me, no, that's my child. You don't touch my child. She'll usually will tell me, and I didn't get that from her, so I don't understand. If what you're saying is true, then it makes no sense to me because she would tell me that I cannot do that to her. She'll be like, no, stop. And I did not get that. I asked specifically, actually, and I was told, do as you will. So I'll take it to her, read her your petition, and as whatever she says to happen to her will happen to her. And I could tell you this, Hecate is the most powerful being in the universe. And so to feel her wrath, you would wish you were dead and never thought of. To feel her wrath is more severe than any other. Let me put it to you this way. Okay, you have a trident. Okay, here's your trident, right? This is the top peak. This is the top trident. That is Hecate. She is the head. She is the top trident. Then you have Lucifer. Then you have Belial. Okay, and that's how it is. She's the top trident. She is the creator. So I don't know how else to say it, but I mean it's pretty good, I think. I didn't even want to imagine. Oh yeah, like for me to have to take it to her. Yeah, I would feel pity upon that girl. Okay, so Hecate would have to already have told you if she was her child. That's good to know. I know Hecate is mighty strong. We have a huge temple for her in Greece from the ancient times. Right. Well, she's okay. Okay, in the primal current, she is not Greek. I know that the Greek worshipped her. The Greek did worship her, but she was not born of Perseus. She is a creator from the beginning, since way before Greece was even thought of. She's an ancient being. She is from before all of that. Yes, they worshipped her. But she is not, that's not so, she's not so simple as to just be, no. But they do have them there. Yes, they do. And they did worship her. And she has a huge, religious thing there in Greece. I know the mythology and all that stuff, but that's not primal. Not even close. No. But they did worship her there. It's true. Yeah. Yeah, I wish that Mark had more books, because I would say you guys need to get the Queen of Health so that you could read it. You'd understand what I'm saying better. But I understand. Thank you so much. You're welcome, sweetie. We'll get it buttoned down. One way or another, we'll get it buttoned down. But it could be coming at her from a different angle. Could be coming at her from the back door. Energy has a way of doing that, sneaking up on you. When it can't get at you from the front, it'll get at you from a different angle. And so sometimes that happens. It's only been a couple months, right? Yeah. It'll get at her a different way. It could go through her family. It could go through her skin. I did a curse last week that was a private curse, and I put her on an altar. And the next day she woke up with like a skin rash all over her skin. Couldn't come into work. And so, and then it was, oh gosh, don't get me started. Just stay off the soapbox. It's okay. Anyways, so yeah, It can come at her in a different way where she's not expecting it. It can come at her from the inside and work its way out, if you know what I mean. She could start losing her eyesight or her hearing, or you just little things that will sneak up and she'll be like, how did that happen? Where did that come from? That bitch. I know she did it. And then you'll just be there going, what? Did the spirit bother you? Right? So, anyways, you guys, I am out of here. I've been on here way too long. So I will let you guys go. Have a fabulous blue scorpion moon. And I know you will. Thank you so much. I believe that if she were Hecate's child, then Hecate would make it apparent to you. Oh, she would. She definitely would. Okay, good night. Good night, you guys. I love you all. Thank you for liking and subscribing to my channel. Have a good night, Ampersand, and Spiritual Dreams, and Tammy, and I can't see. Take care. Have a great night. Many blessings. Is it Michelle? Michael? I hate it when I can't see. I love you guys. Peace out. See you tomorrow. Tomorrow we have lots of curses to do.